coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. I mean, he's fully healthy and engaged. I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And some changes here for the East. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Love. Butler comes in for LeBron. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for John Wall. Then for the West All-Stars, Cartwright's checked in for Durant. Harden comes in for Russell. And Mike Conley subbed in for Steph Curry.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, you'd like to see that every time down the floor.
Westbrook kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Jordan. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Knocks it loose. Here's Freak.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what? Are we ever?
I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers. Just absolute domination in this one for Freak. 34 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Monroe's checked in for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now here's Conley. Puts it up from 12. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Conley. 1:06 left to play in the third. Westbrook dishes to Freak. Cans the shot from the lane. Freak's got 14 points here in the second half. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Now here's Freak. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Freak passes to Monroe. The dish to Freak. Can't get it to go. Good D by Harden.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Freak. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Freak's got 38 points.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Passes it to Cartwright. Lets the three fly. Freak's in there. Conley with the assist.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Butler.
What a shot! 3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. Freak's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Freak in a two-guard. LeBron James is out there with Paul George. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Wall in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Curry kicks to Griffin. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And yes, sir, that one drops. 6 points for LeBron.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
On its way from Curry for 2, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
James has gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Griffin's shot is good.
You know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And it's Wall in the corner. James outside. The feed to Freak. Davis with the double team. Griffin with the steal. Curry kicks to Davis.
That's a walk.
Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Picked by Griffin. And Curry, here we go. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Griffin sets the screen for Curry. Feeds to Russell. Curry dishes to Griffin. Clock at 6. Back to Curry. Baseline jumper. Curry with another miss. Now here's Freak, defended by Griffin.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Now
the
Freak. Fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
0.
Free throw good. Freak. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Conley. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Chugainov. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Short.
Defensive foul. Chugainov. That's his first personal foul. Jordan taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So he can't get either to fall. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Pass to Carter. He dishes it to Thompson. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Freak. Jordan the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Freak. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Freak's got 46 points. Outside Conley. Now here's Thompson. Fires the 3. The shot no good. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
Can you say freak-alicious? Watching this guy all season, I think most of us were expecting him to go off. He did not disappoint. It's a tremendous honor to be named MVP of the All-Star Game. Big-time career underway for this young man.
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display tonight. For Shaquille O'Neal and for Kenny the Jet Smith and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again to start up the NBA's second half of the season.
De respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo, tú y yo. Descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros. Vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones. Vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida.